Taurus, welcome on in to your May read. Happy birthday to my Taurus. Let me get you guys up here. There we go. Happy birthday to my Taurus gang. Alright, let's see what's going on with our Bulls for this month. What's going on with our Bulls? You guys have some allergies maybe going on you're dealing with this month, Taurus. Alright, let's see. 5th house, passion. Something could be cycling back around towards you, Taurus. Something very sweet. You are embracing some sort of fun in your life this month. Or this is kind of what you're wanting to do. You're wanting to break out, have a little bit of fun. For some of you, it's like the weather's clearing and it's becoming nicer outside. And you're wanting to get out and be a little bit playful this month. Maybe tap into a little bit of that childish nature of yours. Not in a bad way, you know, not being childish, but something that's going to bring out the fun in you. Happy, go lucky, just kind of like going with the flow. Or this is what you're needing to do. Now, for some of you, you might have actually a love interest that's coming back around. What else do you have? 9th house. You know, you're seeking some sort of fun. You're seeking some sort of passion in your life this month. You could be going on a trip. Some of you tapping into your beliefs. You're studying. Some of you could be studying abroad over the summer. It could be like a long distance trip you're going where you're needing a passport, or it's just some sort of, even if it's just a short trip, it's like you're wanting to break away. Again, there could be somebody who's at a distance who's wanting to come back around towards you. Person could be a teacher. Look, your own card came out. Dreams. You're looking and feeling confidence. You're grounded this month. You're being very patient for what it is that you want, but there's something that could be new coming into your life, or even if it's somebody who's returning back into your life, or somebody hopeful to return. With this dreams card here, somebody could be manifesting you in. They're picturing a life with you, and it's like they want something to blossom between the two of you. Want a solid relationship. There could have been something that may have started as friendship that's turning into a romantic love for you, or this is something that you're wanting. Could be something about your dreams as well. If you're having dreams, make sure you're writing those down. I'm freaking so bad about doing that, so I know I'm telling y'all to do it, and I know how horrible it is, because you sometimes jump up, get out of bed, and then you freaking forget your dream, and it's like, ah. Some of you could be having extremely vivid dreams, because I'm seeing like a lot of the different colors here, and it's very vivid in color. So some of you could be having vivid dreams. Some of you could be having visions, increased visions, revolution. Something that's going to cause a change. Either a change in your dynamic or a group dynamic. I mean, this could involve work as well. A family or friendship, or somebody is wanting some sort of change. To where, like, you could be connecting with your person, you know, in your dream state. And it's like you're wanting to change that and bring it into the 3D state. There could be somebody by the end of this month going through an awakening. Or it's like they could be trying to figure out how to break free. 12th house. 5, 12, or 9 could resonate with you. 95, 59, 125, 129, 9, 12, 5, 12. Any of those could resonate. 1259, 1295, I don't know. You're releasing things and letting something go. Somebody's focused on you, Taurus. I got this right here. Somebody's watching and focused on you. They could be fantasizing about what life would be like with you. This could be an Aquarius, or you have Aquarius in your chart. This could be another Taurus as well. Okay. Some of you could be detaching from a situation, but yet you got somebody watchful on you. You're healing from something that has been like a pattern. You've let it go. For some of you, you've kind of like let it go, let go, let God. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If not, you know, if it doesn't return, apparently it's not meant to be. So it's like you're kind of, and you're being guided to do so, to where you're kind of just like letting go. You know, maybe there's something or someone that you really want to be with, but for some reason you guys keep on this cyclical pattern. Things keep happening over and over and over, and the only way to change the dynamic is to change the variables. Now it's either the behavior or the actions, or somebody says something, does something that is different than what, like a repetitive pattern, you know, because right here this does say or not this one, for the Neptune, it's confusion. Like, so something or someone could have left you confused, like you're not sure, but you've been in, it's kept you in your head about it, but the veil is lifting where you're seeing something maybe a little bit more clearly. And it's like, you know what, if I don't change, or we don't change this dynamic in some way, shape, or form, it's not going to take off. So it's like you are letting go, and you're like, all right, you know what, fine. You know, if this person comes back around, then it's meant to be. If it's not, so be it. You're, you know, and here with this Aquarius card here, you're detaching from the situation. You're kind of letting loose, you're letting go. I'm getting like, if you were trying to control a situation before, or somebody's trying to control you, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. It's like, you're just like, I'm not doing anything else. Like, I've done what I could, you know, and this person could be at a distance from you. And it's like, I'm not saying you completely walked away, though you could have. You may have closed the door on the cycle, Or you've kind of maybe like left it open where if this person does come back around, it's like, all right, then it's meant to be. You got the Chiron. This is healing. You're actually healing some sort of either generational wound or, previous repetitive patterns that you have been going through on and on and on, either just in this life or from past lives into this life. And you're breaking that. So you're healing something within your Chiron energy and Capricorn. You're bossing up, baby boo. Look at you. You could have Capricorn in your energy, or in your energy. Well, there could be a Capricorn around you. Yeah, Taurus. There could be a Capricorn in your energy who wants to actually be with you. They might actually fantasize with you, and they're trying to figure out a way to come towards you to speak their truth to you. Because they want some sort of change. You may have looked at this person as a friend, and you may have friend zoned this person, but this person wants to come in and change the dynamic between the two of you. And this may happen either while you're trying to heal, and it's like you're manifesting something in, but there may be somebody hidden in the background or somebody around you, is what I'm getting, that's in your energy that actually wants to be with you. This Capricorn energy, this boss daddy, boss mama energy, and they want to change. And this could be very unexpected. Like, you may not know who this person is. This could be an entrepreneur, but this person is trying to figure out a way to come towards you, maybe to open up to you. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love dynamic. It could be, but this person is wanting to come in and actually open up to you and be honest with you. And this person is they're very smart. They're very traditional in their ways. They're down to earth. Now, they could be a little bit... I'm getting like a little withdrawn in a way. But this person is like focused on you. Now, this person can have Capricorn in their Neptune or Uranus, either one, or that could be their sun or moon sign. But there's some sort of change that you're going through this month that you're actually healing from, Taurus. I'm very proud of you. You may have people watching you go through this change and stepping into this energy. You could be the one stepping into this boss-like energy, tapping into that Capricorn energy, and you're like leveling up. You're changing some sort of situation. You're changing up some sort of dynamic because you're tired of this same old, and you're ready to like, I'm done. Let's move forward. Let's move on. Let's see where after this revolution, because it does say revolution, it could cause a little bit of an uproar, a little bit of like rubbing elbows kind of the wrong way a bit, but I don't see it as a bad thing. I see you stepping into your power, Taurus, and as you step into your power, some people aren't going to like it because they don't like when people are in their power, and they're just negative Nancy's is what I say, or naysayers. Okay, yeah, somebody wants to come out of a friend zone. They want love. You got love by the end of the month. Or somebody wants to work together with you on a project, a passion project, or something like that. If it's friendships and you're going to work together with this person, it could wind up turning in from a work to love dynamic for you. So it's like you're going to work with your person in a way. I'm not saying like side by side. I'm saying like you're going to contribute to their work in some way, shape, or form, or back and forth, or they will contribute to your work in some way. If this person is very attracted to you, this person could be very wealthy, or they have, I'm getting like somebody who did it on their own. I mean, I'm not saying maybe not to get help with college, you know. I'm getting, I don't know, something about student loans. There could be somebody paying off student loans, but this person has had to fight for what it is that they want in life. And they've worked very hard to get to where they're at. And I'm getting like this person could be very, I don't know if this person, I'm getting maybe a frugal in a bit. Like it's not just that they save their money, it's just that they are very careful on what they invest their money into. Time, energy, money. They're very careful about who they have around them. All right, what do we have? I'm going to read, I'm going to pull out an oracle reading for you for this month, or what you need to kind of hear for this month, Taurus, Bulls. And then we will get more in depth for you. All right, so it's an oracle for our Taurus for the month of May. And this comes from the Secret of the Ancestors Oracle. So this would be like what your ancestors, guardian angels, want you to hear, want you to know for this month. Or pay attention to. Oh, you got two. Altar of Earth, Limitless Prosperity, and Father of Air, Leadership. Maybe some of you are stepping into a leadership role or a leadership position. And for some of you, it's like you may be getting an increased amount of money, a raise, and you're needing to kind of, I want to say be frugal with it. Be very careful in your spending for this month of May. But I'm also getting like, be very particular and know what it is that you want to invest in. Again, time, energy, love, money, whatever it is. It's like protect your assets. It's something about protecting your assets. And just being very mindful of where all that is going. And if you need to readjust, change things up, in order to make whatever your dream is that you want to happen, you're needing to change something, change a little dynamic. And you have the number 36 and 37 on here. So there are things that are happening as they're meant to happen. Or for some of you, there may be something that's like, you may be feeling like you're being pulled back to the past in some way. Which, be very careful. You know, there may be, like I said at the beginning, there may be somebody who's wanting to come back around. Somebody from your past is wanting to come back around towards you. So let's go ahead and I'm going to read 37 first for you. The Altar of Earth, which Taurus, that would be your elements. You got Limitless Prosperity. Uh-oh, look at you, bossing up, baby. You're going to make that bank. Some of you could just be focused on work this month. You're going to make some bank. Uh-oh. Receive, receive, receive. Baby, look at you. Receive everything. Wealth, love, health, opportunities. I love that for you. Make way for new financial and career opportunities. It is reaping season. You should feel grounded and secure. It may be finally time to welcome those delicious rewards you've been collecting in your energetic vortex. This ancestor is unapologetically rich and successful. Look at you, Taurus. Whew. This is your time to shine. Embrace this fresh start with confidence and take practical steps to manifest your intentions, whether it be in the realm of finances, career, or health. Trust in your ability to create a rock-solid foundation for success and make the most of the fertile ground ahead. The Altar of Earth comes forward with the energy of Hindu goddess Bhudevi, the fertile Mother Earth incarnation of the prosperous Lakshmi. Practice what it feels like to be lucky. What does it mean to have resources at your disposal? How does your nervous system feel when faced with abundance? Do you feel safe? And this is representative of the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. I open my arms wide to all wealth flowing my way. So say that this month for you, Taurus. All right, in 36. Go back a step. Or maybe something about going back to the basics. I mean, it's not all the way back to 1, but it's like taking a step back, reevaluating. There's a choice to be made. Confront the issue head on. Keep those emotions in check. Step into your role as a leader with confidence. It is safe to get expert help to make key decisions. Set an example through your actions. It's time to be real with yourself and others. This ancestor represents someone who gives advice for a living, like a lawyer or accountant. In this instance, it could be helpful to trust your head over your heart. There are times we must remove ourselves from a situation to see it clearly. The Father of Air comes forward as a Hopi Katsinam in the Arizona region. Katsinam are spirits who led a good life and appear in sacred ceremonies to maintain balance. Gut check. Are you being cold, rigid, and uptight? Being real does not mean being stern. You may be coming across as cold and calculating, even though that is not who you are. And this represents King of Swords, and the declaration for this card is, I'm a leader, not a follower. So there's something about stepping into your own power. You know, don't follow the sheep. Don't follow the sheeple. You may be a black sheep. And you're afraid to kind of step outside the group. You fear maybe rejection. You fear maybe the backlash. Whoa. You are meant to lead. You are meant to freaking lead. And you are meant to be seen. You are not meant to be a follower of sheep. You're meant to lead them. You need to step into that energy and into that power. The one thing I did get from this, though, also, is it did say, at times we must remove ourselves from the situation to see it clearly and make it a head over heart decision. Now, for some of you, if there has been something that is like, if somebody's wanting to come back around towards you, or there's been like a same pattern repeating over and over and over, you know, some of you have made literally a head over heart decision. Like, you may love this person, but you're like, I can't deal with the same heartache or heartbreak over and over and over again. Like, you know, if somebody's keeping you in an energy of where you're unsure, you're unclear, you don't know where you stand, you don't know, are you a couple, are you not a couple, like, or does this person want to be with you, do they not, like, you're like getting into, or if there's like a same repetitive argument that you're having over and over and over, maybe one of you has dropped it but the other one hasn't, you know, maybe it's a sense of they need to forgive themselves, you know, or, you know, but they keep asking for your forgiveness. You may have already forgiven this person, and it's just like, okay, like, let's not be on this loop, you know, and let's do something different. For some of you, you may just be like tired, and maybe like, you know what, I can't keep doing this. You know, you may be feeling like you're breaking your own heart by staying in a situation, staying tied to the situation. And so you're like, I have to do what's best for me. I have to do what's right for my heart, my energy, my space, my peace. You know, and if you have little ones involved, maybe it's like, all right, maybe I'm doing this for, you know, a parent or a child or whatever. You're like, I gotta do this for them, or I gotta do this, you know, whatever. So that way you could be stable enough to care for them. So each each of you are in a different situation, so you know your stories. You know your situations. What else do we have? For May. What do we have for May? Queen of Wands. You're making like, it's like a split decision. You're very passionate, very loving, and caring, but yet there's something lurking beneath the scenes, underneath, that may be coming to surface. That may be something that you've been healing from. Because with this card, it's like it's poison, you know. One end would be poison, the other one would be sweet. I'm getting like she's sweet but a psycho. So there's there's something about that where, like, you know, if you're dealing with a person like the sweet but psycho, they're very caring, very loving, right? But with this energy here, it's like somebody may be cold, or they may feel like you're cold, Taurus. Especially, you see, well, the evil queen, it's like the, it was like cold-hearted, basically. But very passionate about what she wanted, and nothing really stopped her from going after what it is that she wants. So there's something about maybe not stopping about, you know, with going after what it is that you want, what you truly desire. So there's something that you're very passionate about, even in a relationship. Now, for some of you, there may be something that you're very passionate about, even if it's a person, but you're holding something in here. Because if you see the depiction here, you're holding something in to where it's, you could be holding back your feelings and emotions, like you're afraid to speak. But when here, things are coming to a change. Now, for some of you, you're ending the cycle because you're tired of having to, like, maybe you feel like your feelings or emotions are not being heard or respected. And you're closing out the cycle because you're like, no, I want to move on to somebody who's going to actually respect me and show me, not only speak it and say it, but show you by actions, behavior. So there's like something coming to an end, this cycle, this pattern coming to an end. And you have the Devil card. Oh, okay, I don't like that for you. Capricorn energy. Something about some obsession, maybe something that you need to release. I don't know if you've got somebody. Somebody could be obsessed with you in that aspect. For some of you, obsessed with throwing magic, because with the artwork here and here, it's again illusions as well. You're done with the illusions. It's been like a repetitive pattern for some of you. Not all of you, but for some of you. But you see the loop where it's like entrapment. Like you feel like you've been trapped and stuck in a situation. All an illusion. But it's something about obsession or something has been drawing you to stay within a situation. And for some of you, it could be past life thing that you're dealing with. But there's something about the illusion that is being dispelled with the end of the cycle here. And it's allowing you to break free from this devil. However, let's see. And step into this high priestess role. 9 of Swords. Okay, end of the cycle of the devil. You could have somebody trying to stop and block you from your forward movement. And they are like, somebody is like literally obsessed with trying to block your way. But you intuitively see it and you intuitively know it. Now, you could find out some information. You're going to be receiving some sort of information. Maybe as a download in this High Priestess energy where somebody had betrayed you. And it could very much make you angry. . But I don't think that you're letting anybody see this anger within you. It's giving poker face. When on the flip side of it, Maleficent, of course, turns into a dragon. So then she's like ready to freaking, take some people out. But in this, it's like, you know what? You're trying to control your emotions. You're grounded. You may be concealing how much it hurts you from this heartbreak. But intuitively, I'm getting you've seen it. You felt it. You knew it. It was coming. But it still doesn't make it hurt any less. Sometimes it's like, especially if you're like a seer. You may. This is just talking to those who have the gift of foresight, a seer, to where like you may know the end game. I may know enough about the, what's going to happen, the outcome, but yet you have to like let some things play out because you can't change fate, you can't change destiny, you can't change the way people are going to act or behave. You can give them warning and say, hey, but sometimes things need to play out the way that they're meant to play out, in order for the divine or God to allow certain chess pieces to move into place for the betterment of the higher good. So you may know and have seen how things play out, but not intervened because you were not meant to. You had to let things play out the way that they were. So even though like you knew in the end game, you knew that it was going to hurt you, break your heart, but yet at the same time, you still had to let things play out the way that they were meant to play out, because there was some lesson you had to learn going through it for yourself, and then lessons for others to have to learn as well. So that's for my seers, oracles, those with the gift of foresight. So for some of you, like I said, you may have already picked up on it, knew what was going to happen. Now, you may be leaving somebody out in the cold. Somebody may be feeling rejected. You could be feeling rejected. Again, this is a breakup, a change. With the Page of Cups. Somebody who could have been is younger than you, or they acted childish. You could be dealing with this Taurus is your energy here. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could have sent this person messages. This person could be very spiritual. Again, this is you, or could be you. Somebody wasn't listening. Okay, no, they are. You could have been alienated. It's like you were, again, with the black sheep. Somebody could have been trying to alienate you, and this could be this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, when you could have just wanted to work together with this person. Or you got somebody who's younger than you wanting to come towards you, and they want to work with you. Coming as a team. Queen of Cups. Could be Queen of Cups energy. Intuitive, psychic. Okay, this person could also be intuitive. They're wanting something to flow a little bit more smoothly. It could, you know what, and I just did the weeks thing for next week on Sunday for the guidance and all that. Ooh. Somebody was celebrating the fact that you were actually left out in the cold. But you were this very loving, kind, could be, psychic, intuitive. And you were just wanting to collaborate, either collaborate or just work together. Because you're very happy here. Younger energy. But something about your intuition, your inner voice was telling you that something wasn't right. And you're changing up your dynamic this month. Somebody could have thought of you as naive, try to play games with you. It could have affected your work. affected the ability, the way you work with others. But I don't see, like, it bothered you very much. With this Queen of Cups and Nine of Cups energy here, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or Pisces energy, Capricorn. But you're still this very loving person. And you see how happy you're going to be meeting new friends or new collaborators by the end of this month. And you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling content, feeling good. You're still this very loving energy, even though you may have felt like you were left out in the cold. Now, you may be left somebody else out in the cold. Could be somebody who is a younger energy, somebody that you did work with. Or maybe they feel like if they come towards you, they're going to be rejected. It's like this person is caught up in their head, caught up in their mind about what to do. Now, if you reached out to this person and maybe they don't know how to respond, or if you reach out to this person, maybe you feel like you were rejected because maybe you were making some sort of offer towards this person, collaboration, working together, balancing things out. I don't know. All right, Taurus. I'm not trying to keep y'all here forever. What do we have for Taurus? Taurus meeting. Yeah, you're walking away. But you're focused on what it is that you lost instead of focusing on the two cups that are behind you. Focusing on the offers that are being presented to you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo, but there's some sort of conflict that you're dealing with. I think for some of you, you're focused more on the conflict, fighting and the arguing and the disputes, than you are at other things around you right now. But you have offers that are being presented. There's a gold locket. Something about a gold locket or a heart-shaped necklace. I don't know, could resonate with you. It's almost like this person wanted to give this other person a gift, but was rejected. But there's more opportunities and offers coming in that maybe people are wanting the opportunity for, and they're like battling for the next opportunity. Oh my gosh. If that's a relationship, that's kind of creepy. Not creepy. Like you may have like other suitors around you or energies around you that are like, I'm getting like, what song is it? Be the next to be with you. Somebody wants to be the next to be with you. You may have some, like a line of people. I don't want to say a line. That sounds awful. Poor Taurus. Not a line. You may have a few people around you in your energy that are wanting to make an effort to come towards you. They could be conflicted. It could even just be one person who's very conflicted. Battling with their own mindsets about whether or not they should or shouldn't. Now, for some of you, with you walking away from this person's going to be in their head. But there could be an opportunity that's being presented to you that other people have been like fighting for. Like they want this opportunity. For some of you, you could be dealing with some conflict within the home situation, within a home dynamic, and you're just like, peace, I'm out. Like you're wanting to move out or move away from this dynamic, just because it's just too toxic. You got the Knight of Cups here. You're on the move. Somebody's on the move towards you. They're wanting to come in to make an offer towards you, Taurus. They may have walked away from a situation and dealt with some sort of conflict, just trying to get out of a situation, but they're wanting to come in towards you with this Knight of Cups energy, and they're gaining the strength. You could be dealing with the Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you got this Ten of Cups. They see you as their happily ever after, Taurus. Could be dealing with another Pisces, dealing with the Pisces, Leo, and it's double confirmation on the Leo. And you got Scorpio here as well. So double confirmation on the Scorpio and Pisces in the chart. But somebody's trying to gather up the courage and gather up the strength to be able to come towards you. But they need to make sure, or this is you, you're wanting to move towards somebody else and you're trying to gather up the courage in order to make this offer. This person may not feel like that they're at your level. So they're trying to gather and muster up the courage to be able to come towards you. Because they see, like, this person could be dreaming, you know, of, like, a happily ever after with you. The house, the car, the kids, the dog, all that. But they need, if this is you, you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, gathering and mustering that courage, knowing that you can do whatever it is you're trying to make some sort of offer towards. Now, it could be a person. Others of you, you could be applying for a job application. Maybe you don't see that you may fill the role or fit the role, but you need to go in with confidence and courage and own that shit. Because this job that you're applying for could be something that is going to be truly financially stable for you, but that is also something that you're going to love doing with that Ten of Cups energy. But you need to have that, show that you have the courage and the strength and the capabilities of being able to fulfill that job description. You know, you got, if you're applying for it, you got what it takes. All right, what else do we need for our Taurus game? Seed of potential. You're planting the seeds. If there's somebody's coming in and planting seeds with you, they want to. Be very careful. Oh, somebody could be wanting to come in. Somebody could be wanting to come in and try to impregnate you in order to make sure that they secure, I'm getting like secure the bag. Roots of success. This could be somebody who's very stable and grounded in a different energy. Not somebody who's just trying to freaking knock you up and tie you down. But in a different energy, somebody's coming in and maybe like something started out very slowly and it's been slow growing. But this person is very grounded. It says secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. You need to make sure that you yourself are grounded as well, Taurus, because you may be kind of like head over heels. You may fall, you know, for this person, head over heels, and just you need to stay grounded. This person may be coming at you. I'm getting kind of like a love bombing energy. They may be coming at you and, you know, putting you all up in your feels, and it's like you need to make sure that you're seeing things with the eyes clear, open, the veil lift to where you are seeing right through and able to see the red flags that you need to see, if there are any. Not everybody's got them. Actually, we all did kind of have red flags. You got to stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. Some of you may be really all up in your head. You know, you're feeling a little bit of blasé, maybe after coming out of a breakup or something like that, or, you know, one job to another, whatever. You may be feeling a little bit of blasé. And you're needing to kind of stop. Maybe feeling a little bit like down in the dumps. Because it's like, damn, you know, I thought I'd be further ahead in life by now and blah, blah, blah. You know, because people are like, I don't know if I'm getting like in the 30s. Because, you know, it's like people in your 30s, you're just like, oh, I should be a lot further along by now. Or even if you're in your 40s. And it's like, you know what? Don't be so hard on yourself. You're needing to stop and take a look at where you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago. I don't know. And see how much you've grown. So you may be feeling this, but then you're making some sort of new plans for your future. What next moves are you going to make? So by the end of this month, you're making some sort of plans. It could be within a relationship, Or, you know, this is like protecting your heart as well. This did come up in the weekly read. And now you're like making some sort of chess moves, or somebody's wanting to make some sort of moves towards you. And things have to play out step by step. Be careful, somebody's not playing games with you. Some of you may already know it. I'm getting checkmate. Alright, who are you dealing with? Who could you be dealing with? This could be the energy, or somebody embodies this type of energy. It doesn't have to be like this job specifically. But let's see who Taurus is dealing with. I love these cards. They're so funny. Who could they be dealing with? You got the travel blogger. Somebody who travels often. Always on the move and full of surprises. His next stop? Who knows? But it's not here. Number 55 could resonate. Somebody well traveled. It's like casual travel too. Or business professional. You got the poets. Romantic and soulful. Writes verses for you, forgets to text back. Y'all know that feeling. Somebody forgets to text you back, right? Yeah. In their head. Somebody very much in their head. The poker player. Calculated and risky. Plays his cards right, but never shows his hand. Then you got the student, young and idealistic, big dreams, tiny budget. So you could be dealing with somebody who may have went back to college, or maybe you're wanting to go back to college, or maybe you'll meet somebody at college. You do have the casino here too. Somebody thinking about gambling. Be careful if your person's a gambler. You got the playa. The playa. Get the player out of here, right? We don't want no players. Freaking apparently. No, I'm not even going to say it. Seductive and commitment phobic. He'll light up your world and vanish like a candle in the wind. That's the red flags I'm telling you about. And you got a lawyer. Ooh, fancy. Persuasive and sharp. He'll argue his way into your heart and out of taking out the trash. Be like, boy, you better take out that trash. The lifeguard, heroic and sun-kissed. Do you need a rescuer or the rescue? Eh. And then you have the inventor, brilliant and eccentric. He's got a solution for everything except where he left his keys. You have somebody who's very forgetful, a younger energy who just forgets everything. So they feel like, you know, their ass wasn't attached. They forget that too, right? Alright, we're going to see what the intentions are of these dynamics for this month. But any of these, okay, you got 55, 39, 40, 50, 38, 27, 28, 26. Okay, there's something that's a little bit mixed up. You could be mixing up your persons, or somebody's got you mixed up. Be very careful because, like, especially when you're listening to tarot reads, you may be listening in on one specific sign, and you are thinking that it's one person, and it could actually be a totally different person that's in your energy. Keep that in mind. That's not for everybody, but keep that in mind. Because I'm getting like you could be marrying your person. So if you're twin flames, you could be marrying a person. You know, you could be dealing with 2 Leos, or 2 Virgos, or 2, I don't know, Aquarius. All right, let's see. Travel blogger. Uncertain. Intentions are not yet clear. Still trying to figure you out. This person's still trying to figure you out, Taurus. They're not sure about you yet. So, okay, maybe you're uncertain about them, or they are about you. You're just not sure. Maybe you're just not sure what somebody's intentions are coming towards you, what this person wants. Like, what do you want? You could be questioning a lot. All right, the poets. Health. Going to be part of your health and wellness journey. So somebody who, journaling, a writer of anything, a blogger, whatever. This person could be helping you along your health and wellness journey, or spiritual. Poker player. Let's see. Somebody thinks they're going to hit the jackpot with you. What do they want? They envy you. I'll seek to undermine your success as a means of elevating their. So they're ready to step all over you just to get ahead in life. I need assistance with something big. Maybe you have somebody who thinks you have a whole buttload of money and they want to come in and they want to ask for money or they want to ask for a favor. But behind the scenes, they actually envy you. They could be talking shit behind your back. All right, the student. Obligation. They feel obligated. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. For some of you, this could be a kid. You'd be like, you're damn right, you're obligated. I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. And they're like, this is so giving teenager vibes. I don't know, Taurus, you may have a teenager or somebody who's just very immature. You could be putting somebody through college or whatnot. Or this could be somebody learning from you. But they're like, why do I have to sit in the same room with you? I want to go to my room. I want to close the door and lock it. No. Like, why are you calling me? Like, they got to know where you're at. But if you try and talk to them, they're like, what do you want? Like, child? Teenagers, I'm sorry. I'm on teenager number 3, so, and a preteen, so I feel that. All right, you got entertainment. I find your life amusing and your stories comical. So this player wants to come in, looks like wanting to maybe make an offer. They see you as somebody that, it's not just that you're entertaining, it's just, maybe they like your humor, maybe they like your stories, maybe they like your intellect or whatever, but it's like they could be hiding, wanting to come in to make an offer towards you. But this person is not keen to commit. It's like this person, once feelings get involved, they want to book, they want to run. They can't handle emotions very well, even their own. They feel like they need a sense of freedom, which there's nothing wrong with freedom. You can still have your freedom within a relationship dynamic. I mean, but it's like this person is very fearful. They could have something like divorced parents growing up, or maybe toxic parents growing up, to where maybe they fought or argued all the time, or maybe they just didn't even communicate. So, and it just kind of made them a little bit gun shy about commitment because of what they went through in their childhood. Now, some of you, this player could be somebody who's also divorced. Like where they kind of fear a little bit of jumping into a new relationship because of something they experienced in the past. You have a secret admirer. There's something huge I'm dying to share with you. This could be an attorney, a lawyer. Somebody in a very professional setting. Could be something about money, hidden money. For you, that's not going to be for everybody. But I'm looking at the chart here, the presentation, the pie graph, the bar graphs, the line graph here, and typically it's a representation either of percentages, money, yeah, now I'm getting like debit, credit. So there's something about your debits. Maybe you need to check your bank account, Taurus. Somebody could be trying to steal money from you, or money has been stolen from you, and there's an investigation, and it's going to be found out, and you've got somebody coming in towards you to give you that information. Maybe about who took it, or this person's been captured. I say captured, like they're on the run. They could be on the run. I don't know. Or like they caught this person and they've been arrested, they're going to be prosecuted, etc. So this could be a DA, a prosecuting attorney. All right, you got the lifeguard here. Okay. plans. Can we please make plans to get together soon? You got somebody who wants to come in and be a savior to you. They want to make some plans. What kind of plans? Is it good or bad? Good or bad? Good or bad? Somebody wants to meet up with you, Taurus. Is it good or bad? They want advice. I've been thinking about your situation. I'd like to offer a fresh perspective. Confirm it. I don't know about this lifeguard wanting to come in and save you. I'm getting like maybe if it's a work dynamic, maybe help you to rise, check in. Okay, this is somebody you already know. They want to catch up and make sure everything's going well. Taurus, and okay, so if you guys are in communication, okay, maybe there's somebody who you already know, getting vacation for some of you, vacation with this person. Somebody wants to come in and take you on vacation. Sage advice. Or you got somebody who's wanting to come in to like help you out, either with advice or plans or something. Maybe they're sharing with you some sort of plan that they have. I don't know. And they want your advice. This came perspective. And the upside down, it says, I'd appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. This wanted to come upside, it came out sideways. This person could be very scientific, like the sciences. They could really like your mind, how you work. I'm getting, this person could be neurodivergent. They could be autistic in a way or on the spectrum. And I'm getting like high functioning or ADHD, ADD, to where like they're very smart, very intelligent. But when it comes to, it could be short-term memory or it could be just like whatever, like they get so busy and then they just don't file things away as quickly as when is what they're moving on. This person could be, with the way this is wanting to move, it's like this person could be changing their perspective of you, seeing you in a different energy, seeing you in a different light. And this person I'm getting like they're contemplating wanting to come towards you and ask for some sort of advice from you. Like they see you in a different light. They want to come towards you and ask for some sort of advice. But they're not sure. Like, can they trust your advice? Can they not? They're just, it's like they're checking you out behind the scenes. And you've got laugh. Nobody makes me laugh like you and I need some fun. They see you, okay. They're seeing you in a different light. They're seeing maybe a fun side of you. Maybe you're kind of like, a little bit, I'm getting like neutral. More grounded, more, and you could be like quieter toned. You could be somebody who just kind of sits back, just chills. But maybe that's not always your persona. You know, maybe, you know, you are outgoing. You are this, you are that. It's just with the right people, you're a certain type of energy. With other people, you could be a different type of energy. Just because, like, I'm getting like some people may not be your cup of tea, but you have to deal with them, so you have to put on like a like I gotta deal with these people. Okay. Do I have to be nice? Yes, you have to be nice. Are you sure? Do I really, really have to be? Yes, you have to be nice. Damn. So then you go in with like this look on your face where it's like, yay, I'm here. So glad to see you too. Not really, but yeah. Or it's like that kind of like, There are people where you just kind of like, I don't want to say fake nice. I hate freaking fake nice. I really do. I can't stand people who are fake nice. I really can't. Like, just show me your true colors. You don't like me, you don't like me. That's cool. Like, we ain't got to communicate. But it's like somebody who's wanting to come in and be fake nice. Or they're seeing a different, there's somebody seeing you in a different light. Brag. They want to come in, brag. Somebody from the past, and they're curious about you. And maybe you can share some laughs. Or maybe you've had somebody in the past that, you know, you got some, oh shit. Stop it, Taurus. You got somebody who is talking shit, talking smack. They could be like changing people's perspectives on you just to try and like laugh behind your back. But yet this person is like bragging. I don't know, they could be bragging like, oh, I had her back in the day. I had him back in the day. Oh, I'm getting, you may have had him once, but I got him all the time. But I'm getting like that kind of energy is like, yeah, somebody from your past trying to brag. But I'm getting like it's only to try and change somebody's perspective, somebody from your past. But, or maybe this person heard about some shit from somebody from your past who was acting like a braggart or whatever, and now you're curious. I'm intrigued and want to learn more. Oh my goodness. Or there's somebody from your past who's wanting to brag to you. How maybe they kind of like, they were talking shit behind your back. That's somebody from your past. Could be an ex or whatever. But yet, they're watching you. This person is watching you. You could have somebody who's like spying on any or all of your electronics. But they're curious to see if whatever it is that they've said about you is actually causing some sort of negative effect on you. Or your behavior, or on your life, or whatever. That's some shady shit right there. That's that's probably why, like, if that's an ex, I don't know, it could be a baby daddy, baby mama, and that's why I was like, do I have to be nice? Yes, you gotta be nice. And it's for the kids, and like, you don't like having to be fake nice, but there are some situations where it's like, I don't want to be nice. But being cordial at least. Taurus, what you getting me into? Somebody's gonna be stubborn, like stubborn as shit. I don't want to be nice to that mofo. He can kiss my ass. She can kiss my ass. She can go suck a big, you know what, monkey toe. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Now, FYI, that's not for everybody, okay? Just for some of you Taurus. Did I have a card drop? Okay, honeymoon. There's that plane. Planes, trains, and automobiles. You could have somebody wanting to travel towards you. Want to love bomb. Yes! Oh. Wow. Really? Maybe it's like let go of the ego. Luck's on your side. Somebody's like letting go. They could be letting go of the past, letting go of a previous situation, and they're coming in towards you, boo. Look it. Somebody has transformation. They'll be back. There's somebody you let go. Kind of love bomb the shit out of you. And you let this person go. Like, you're like, all right, peace, I'm out. You made a head over heart decision. But they're coming back. For some of you, this person may have love bombed the shit out of you. I don't know. What is it? It's Wizard of Oz, isn't it? It bit you? You mean you let it bit you? But so it's like somebody, it's like, I'm either getting like somebody got bit by the love bug, you know, but still they walked away, but now they're wanting to come back around, but maybe they walked away, got married. I don't freaking know. During the honeymoon stage, now they're wanting to come back. But for some of you, there may have been somebody you wanted to commit to that you let go. It could be another energy wanting, okay, this person is at a distance. They want to, it could be an emotional distance too. You're needing to expect to hear from them soon is what it says. What about over here? Oh. You let go of a narcissist. Look at you. You could have moved away from this person as well. Let it go. You've healed. You've moved on. Okay, and this person wanting to come back around towards you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be somebody you've divorced. They could be coming around telling you that they have some sort of health issue. No, this could all be the same. Date night. No, you are not going to date this person. You could be rejecting this person. Like, this person may want to come in and date you. Or they may not, I don't know. But you don't want nothing to do with this person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's going to be emotional. Air sign, water sign. They could be an air sign or a water sign. Someone else. Ooh. They may be coming in saying that you gave them something. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you've moved on to someone else, first off. So they may be wanting to come in and try to date you. Or even block. The way that this fell is block a connection. A water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So there's a connection here. Somebody's trying to sabotage. They could be talking some shit about your health, saying that you have something that you don't. They may be coming back around and saying, oh, you gave them this or gave them that. And you may have like a clean bill of health. But yeah, you definitely do not want this person back, whomever this is. Now, this person could be at a distance. Now, again, could be a long distance. It doesn't have to be a long distance. It could be a short distance. But you are definitely not emotionally on the same page as this person. Taurus, Now, it could be somebody's coming in telling you that their health is failing. And it's like if they're going out, they're going to take you out with them. So be very, very careful of that. If you've walked into a situation, it's like that could be what it is. Somebody's got very low self-worth. While you're in this energy of high vibrational energy, you're healing your unworthiness. You may have had somebody who made you feel like that you were not worth being with. Somebody could have told you, like, you'll never be anything without me. Somebody could have been like, oh, nobody else will have you. I'm the only one that's going to put up with your shit, blah, blah, blah. All that. Tell them to piss off. Taurus, tell them to piss off. All right. You guys, spirit guides. Your spirit guides are assisting you. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you're getting this month to help you lead you toward your path. Somebody's giving up control. Or your spirit guides are blocking whomever this person is that's been trying to control and meddle into your life. They are being blocked and stopped. Strength, just keep your head up, you know, guarded. You're guarding yourself, guarding your peace, guarding your happiness. It's like you have this very natural strength about you, and you could have a child, and that could be why you're being so strong in a situation. But there's somebody who's been trying to control and sabotage the situation with you, but at the same time, they're no longer able to do this because the guardian angels, spirit guides are blocking this. They're trying to manifest in something of stability, abundance, and they could have been trying to do this since the autumn, September, October, November time. But at the same time, they're being blocked now. They're no longer able to control the situation that they thought that they could. You're coming into union, decision, and the triggers with somebody who is, you are in alignment with. Ooh, you're in alignment with this person, and this person could be getting triggered by it. Oh yeah, emotional, very emotional. They're trying to cause some sort of chaos in your life, but you, the world, new cycle, you're starting something fresh, starting something new. You're making a decision to move towards something that is going to be in alignment with you, alignment with your past, or with your path. And so this karmic cycle is by the end of this month, it is completing. You're going to be very successful. You're going to be in alignment. All the fighting, disputes, whatever it is, there's a decision coming, and it's going to be turning out good for you, Taurus. Keep that in mind. This person could have been trying to cause some trust issues in your life. Cause you to be, to a point to where you just don't trust anybody. Which, if you're dealing with a narcissist, like I pulled out earlier, very well. This person could have bipolar. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not going to diagnose it. But it does say mood swings, conflicts, trust issues, manipulations, and patterns. Definitely narcissistic behavior. Somebody's watching and spying you. It could be from a distance. Maybe they're finally releasing and relinquishing control and no longer watching you by the end of the month at least. Or your spirit guides are stopping them from being able to see what's going on in your life. You could have some outside assistance that's helping you along this path as well. Something's being illuminated. Your path is it's just like blown wide open. I just got wide open spaces. Lunatic or make her big mistake. She's got, you're going to have some new faces around you by the end of the month. Oh, somebody that you're going to come in a union with. Oh my gosh, you two are going to be like freaking inseparable. What? Despite the distance. There's somebody, and you could be at a physical distance with this person. Some of you could be even emotional. Somebody feels like that there's a missed opportunity. You may have like a head over heart decision. Walked away. You could be finding out, but it was destined to happen. Somebody's not sure of the right path, or they weren't sure, and they feel like they screwed up big time. They thought that you'd always be there, but you're not. You're like, Taurus is like, I'm not sitting around and waiting forever and a day on this person. Yeah, you're moving on, new chapter. Somebody's feeling guilty because there may be something between you and another person taken off. Somebody feels the pain, the damage that they caused. They want to mend the fences between the two of you because you left and fled the situation. Oh, the runner is wanting to come back. They want to fix it with you. They feel guilty because maybe they walked away, stepped away, started something new with somebody else, gossip. Ooh, people are talking a whole bunch of shit. Oh, about a third party. There were other things that got in the way. Could be another person, could be work, it could be partying, it could be, I don't know, addictions. You know, third parties isn't always a person. Anything from the outside world that gets into the middle of your relationship is a third party. And then you have reunion. You got a reunion coming together? What? We'll always come back to each other. Or there's something about, somebody feels like you guys got some unfinished business. We still have things resolved and dismissed. Could be something linked or tied to accounts, money. It could be a home. It could be something to that effect. Wanting a reunion. What the shit? They want to come back. They now see your perspective on things. And they want forgiveness. It's somebody you have had a soul contract with. I don't know if this is a karmic soul mate. They want to reunite with you. You could be finding out some information about a third party. Maybe somebody was trying to put you in a third party. And this person feels bad for what they did to you. Or maybe neglectful. Because if the third party is not another person, doesn't necessarily have to be. They could be feeling bad because they neglected you. They overlooked you. They, took you for granted. They just kind of walked away and acted like nothing happened. Nothing was ever there between the two of you. Which, it's... Feelings, emotions can also be a third party, especially if we're feeling like we're stuck or we can't go about doing something. That's something on the outside that's affecting the relationship. It could just be a mindset. There's somebody wanting to come back around, but I don't know. It's up to you. Maybe you've been going round and round and round with this person and you're just like, for some of you, it could be like, it's the same pattern, same behavior, but different person. And you recognize that and you walked away and you may have closed that out. Because you're like, no, I recognize the pattern, I recognize the behavior, and then they're done that. I'm giving you a chance, an opportunity to change and switch things up. You haven't done so, and so you're like walking away. And then it could be like a slow detachment, which would indicate the emotional distance as well. Somebody could be feeling that. You're done explaining. You're done. Yeah, somebody could have made you could have felt like somebody used you and then just walked away from you. Leaving you very confused, like you don't know what the hell's going on. There could be something about legal situation. I see the folder. Somebody could be going through a divorce, getting ready to go through a divorce. Somebody could be getting served papers this month, or the papers are finalizing. You need to make sure that you protect your energy. Somebody could have been calling you like trash, thinking that it was going to affect you, but for some of you Tauruses it might, others of you it might not. Been there, done that. I've been called probably every damn name in the book. Doesn't freaking bother me when somebody calls me anymore. So you could be like in that energy of like, really, like, is that the best you got? Like, I've heard worse. Seriously, been there, done that. I've heard worse from someby who actually meant a little bit more. Or, at some point in time, like coming from somebody who means jack shit, no. Your words, You need to make sure that if somebody's talking negative to you like that, you put somebody in their place. Stand up for yourself. Don't let somebody just roll all over you and act like you're worthless or know your worth. Know your worth. So, but somebody could have left you like very confused. No clarity, no labels. Like They want a relationship with you, or they may claim that they do, but yet they don't want to lock it down. And they only want to come around when it's convenient for them. This is giving somebody who is married, where they only want to talk to you at night, or like right after they get home from work, and then like cut off the conversation just shortly after they get home from work or whatever. Like they'll talk to you in the car ride on the way home, but then as soon as they get home, like, I gotta go, I got this and this and this. Sign number one. Or they only want to call you when it's really, really, really late, when maybe a spouse or significant other or whatever has actually fallen asleep. They're still awake and they're wanting to text you, message you. But there's like only specific times where this person's going to want to talk to you. So it's only when it's convenient for them. Or, for some of you, it's like this person only talked to you when they were bored. They were bored. Or this is how they made you feel. And you got love me, leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. Taurus. Now, I don't know, this could be you, this could be them, or this could be both of you. If you're twin flames, you are going to be bouncing this energy off of each other, big time. Like, you don't know, like, you feel like you love this person, but at the same time, they're questioning themselves. And then it makes you question yourself. You're mirroring energy back and forth, to where it's like, maybe you say something one day and then the other person takes it an entirely different way. You thought everything was all cool and all good, but it's not, because apparently they took it some way. And now the way they're feeling, it's got you feeling some sort of way, and it's got you unstable. There's something about maybe lack of communication, not being able to speak clearly and precisely, and maybe somebody is taking something entirely different direction. Or you're reading too much into the actual connection. You could be thinking that there's something going on when there in true is not. So it's an illusion. It's like you don't know. You don't have clarity. Like, this person could be making you feel a certain type of way. You may actually really care for this person, but at the same time, your peace of mind, you're going to step away and walk away, because this person is giving you the same type of patterns over and over and over. And you're not clear where you stand with this person, because they're not clear where they stand. You may be like, all right, let's do this. I'm all into this. Let's go. But yet then you've got this other person who's just like, I don't know, like just says something or does something, it throws you through a loop. It's got you in your brain and you're just like, yeah. And so you're like feeling back and forth, and you may be finally hitting that point where you're making that head over heart decision, where it's like, look, if they can't come in correct and be like, yes, I want to be with you, yes, you are mine, or, yes, we are together, and lock it down, you're going to be like, no, like, I'm not playing this thing. All right, this is already long enough, so an hour and a half. I'm going to close this up. And then I will get some cards to see what zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Overlapping systems. People process information differently. Some prefer visual cues, others prefer auditory or kinesthetic. Using overlapping representational systems, you can bridge communication gaps. What did I say? Speak in images, sounds, and feelings to ensure your message resonates with everyone, regardless of their preferred modality. I say freaking direct communication. But it is what it is. I don't know. Some of y'all may be trying to keep something hidden behind the scenes, so that is what it is too. You got lead system advantage. Your lead system is the dominant way your mind processes information. Whether you're visual, auditory, I'm telling you, communication here, or kinesthetic, you can leverage your primary system for greater success. Identify your lead system and use it to optimize how you learn, communicate, and make decisions. So Taurus, I don't know, maybe it's you that are not reading the signs correctly, communication, or you're just not, something may be being said and you're just not interpreting it the right way, or I'm getting it, flip it, reverse it. I'm getting Gemini energy for whatever reason, or air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which actually did come out earlier. Asking what if this isn't happening to punish you, but to prepare you? For example, a delayed opportunity might be giving you time to build the skills you'll need to succeed later. Asking what if this is for my highest good opens the door to curiosity and hope. So there is that curiosity again. Somebody's very curious about you. Somebody's asking those questions like, what if? They're like in their head a bit. Just be very careful. Somebody's not just all into climbing a social ladder and will use like whatever means necessary to do that. You got stacking anchors. Stack multiple positive states together. Confidence, calm, motivation. Recall a time you felt each, one at a time. Anchor each one to a physical gesture. Then fire all anchors at once. Let your nervous system blend the states into a powerful inner resource you can access anytime. Or there's something about you being so far into the 5D realm all the time to where it's like you need somebody who actually grounds you, who keeps you grounded. It's like silences your mindset in a way. So, I don't know, maybe you do this for somebody, Taurus, like you help silence their mind. You are like their peace in throughout the storms. Like even if they're going through like the worst of troubles, you are the one person that can hold them steady. So that's not for everybody, but you know, if you got somebody in your energy that you are this person's anchor and they're like wanting to hold on to you. Or maybe they feel like you were the only person in the world that could actually hold them together or hold them down. I'm getting hold down the fort. Like they trust you to hold down the fort. Like you can handle things, take care of things exactly the way that they would like it to be done. Because you kind of align together. You work together very well. Or maybe they saw that potential within you. You have Sagittarius, the gypsy, wanderer, free spirit, lives life on own terms. You could be dealing with Sagittarius this month, another Taurus, or this is you. Taking care of your garden, taking care of you. Be patient with yourself. Love you. A Cancer, protector. Somebody wants to come in and protect you. Could be protecting a relationship or defend you. This is the hero. The hero. You got the healer, Virgo, health, well-being, deep desire. Something about your health. Again, I did say somebody could be coming in trying to say something about your health as well. Or you could be receiving some news about your health this month. Sagittarius, the optimist, hope and enthusiasm, seize opportunity. Or maybe even scheduling medical appointments. Maybe your doctor's a Virgo, I don't know. Pisces, Leo. You're very intuitive. You're dealing with somebody else who's very intuitive. The child, playful, spontaneous. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody wants to be a little bit playful with you. Maybe you've known this person since you were younger. Somebody from your way past younger energy wanting to come around. Taurus, Earth Goddess. Ground. Keep yourself grounded. There's abundance coming towards you this month. Some of you, you're going to see your financial wealth increase. And then you've got the Radiant one, Leo. Double confirmation on the Leo, double confirmation on the Sagittarius. And double with the Taurus. So you could be dealing with another person who has Taurus heavy in their chart. Or prominent in their chart. The Radiant one, charismatic, creative, optimistic, and generous. Ooh, you're going to be glowing. Look at that glow. Be stepping into the spotlight somehow, or somebody is seeing you in this type of energy, and they want it. They want it. I'm just kidding. Jump on it. Jump on it. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you for the month of May. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if it does resonate. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe this. I really appreciate it. And our growing family here. My kings and queens.
All right, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic month and happy birthday to all my Tauruses. Bye.
At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is to help someone else, because the gratification, the goodness that comes to you, the good feeling that I get from helping others, nothing's better than that. Not jewelry, not big house I have, not the cars, but the joy. That's where the joy is.
Some people don't get to live soft lives. We get handed chaos, grief, betrayal, and we have to learn how to bloom anyway. We become the ones who know how to carry others when their world falls apart, because we remember what it was like when no one showed up for us. We're not here because it was easy. We're here because we didn't give up.